morning, in the evening. Ah, good evening, world. Blessings. We salute the world, you know. Well, this is a drive live random. And I'm in the morning, in the evening. Love is always liberating and relieving. I, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, good evening, my people. Loving it from A to Z. I love it equally wherever you might be in a Jaja University. I love is always the energy. Well, this is a random drive live, you know. We're driving and we're vibing, you know. Yes. And we're promoting the drive live that we'll be doing in the morning to the modern day workplace, aka the modern day plantation, celebrating all these associated energies of love, love being the overarching energy. You see what I mean? Yes. And all the associated energies of love. Yeah, man. And you know, this is the Youth Balfour, you know, with the love chant and rant. You see what I mean? Yes. So again, we're promoting the drive live in the mornings between 6, around about 15 minutes after 6, 10 minutes after 6 to about 6:30, 6:35. That them times I will leave the home and we're going to the workplace, aka the modern day plantation. And if we're not doing it tomorrow morning, we might be doing it the other morning or the other morning. But it is going to definitely be coming on stream soon. You know, so if it is not one of these mornings we're kickstarting it, then it will be Monday morning, next coming Monday morning for certain. So we're just alerting our fans, you know what I mean? So we want you to start vibing, driving, living, wherever you are, you know, just join us. You're welcome to join us and to share with the love vibration. We're conveying the energy of love to the space. Yes, you know, man, it's 56 right now. So, you know, we say, hey, it's time. It's time now for us leave some love energy here, so upon this earth here. You see what I mean? So we convey love and the associated energies of love through the vibration of what? Love chant and rant. Check out the Youth Balfour, the Love Chant and Rant channel. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe if you want. You know what I mean? And we encourage you to like and subscribe because you know we're just doing this thing lovingly and we're just doing this thing freely because we know love is needed like never before. You see what I mean? So in the mornings, this is just one iteration of the Love Chant and Rant, you know, and we're going to do a lot more iterations of Love Chant and Rant, you know, whether it's going to be in a little studio where we're going to do a more stable presentation. However, what we're highlighting now and what we're promoting now is the 15-minute or 20-minute drive live to the modern day plantation or modern day workplace in the mornings. And this will be coming on stream. If not tomorrow morning, I don't think so. It will be probably the next morning or the other morning. So if it's not Tuesday, probably going to be Thursday morning, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, or Friday morning. And if not, next Monday morning. But it's not going to be later than next Monday morning. And once we start, it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And every day I work. You know what I mean? From Monday to Friday. And every day that I'm working on my regular work hours, you know what I mean? Then we'll be doing the drive live. Just a 15, 20-minute sneak preview of, you know, just kind of setting the tone, setting the table, setting the stage, and see if we can encourage and inspire ourselves to have a great day and to just continue to live to our best selves. You see what I mean? And just to continue to send a positive vibration out there. Love is the energy. Love is the greatest energy ever. We say love is life, life is love. See it? All right, so we parked up right now on the road, and this is a random live, you know. We just random, just say, hey, you know what? We're just going to share to the people right now and let the people in this space, you know, in this living space of mine. See it? Blessings and love. All right, so we're driving up and we're just going to chant and run freely. You see what I mean? All right, so we're watching the road, you know. Again, if you're driving in, if you're just joining in, just know that this is a promotion, it's a drive live, it's a random live. We're driving and we're vibing. And we're promoting Love Chant and Rant. This is the Youth Balfour. It's you Balfour with more than chant and rant. Give it the people I want them, they know what I want. but from the real of Savannah. Yeah, yeah. So yes, Youth Balfour promoting the Love Chant and Rant program, the Love Chant and Rant channel. It's at Balfour Gore at Love Chant and Rant. You check me out on YouTube, and we have all kinds of rants and chants on there. You see what I mean? Yes. And also, we're promoting the Drive Live in the mornings that we'll be doing. And if it's not tomorrow morning, it's going to be Wednesday morning or Thursday morning or Friday morning. And it's weekday mornings. You see what I mean? And then if it's not any one of these mornings coming, then definitely it will be Monday morning, next Monday morning. It's a guarantee. You know what I mean? Once we have life. You know, so if it's the will of the Most High Jah, then that it will be done. You see what I mean? Yes. So these Drive Live in the mornings will be from about 6:10 to about 6:35. You know what I mean? So from where I live to my modern day workplace or the modern day plantation is about 20-25 minutes. So every morning when we jump into this little ride here, we're going to just build our vibes in it. You know what I mean? Knock up the dashboard and do the chanting and do the ranting and we're chanting and anything. And it's always positive and it's love. You know what I mean? So we're inspiring self and we're inspiring others, you know? And it's going to be about the love as the overarching energy and all the associated energies of love. You see what I mean? And one of the most dominant energies that we're going to focus on in that during that 15-20 minute drive live into the modern day plantation, modern day workplace, it will be honorable work, right? Yes, honorable work. So make sure that you're working and you're working honorably because honorable work enhances and preserves life considerably, right? And we're not into no drugs and no guns meddling, right? And we're not into no anything that bedeviling. You see what I mean? So we want you to just join us and vibe with us and just drive with us and live with us. Because we're just coming to you live right now promoting Love Chant and Rant. Balfour Gore at Love Chant and Rant. Check me out. Instagram, check me out. And TikTok and you know what I mean, and YouTube and what? And Facebook. Right now, this live is simultaneously streaming on Facebook and YouTube, right? And so hopefully we'll figure it out and then get through to Instagram and TikTok later on, right? But it's a love vibration, you know, respect and love. So we're finishing the rest of the way now to the home. And we're just going to chant now and rant too. You know what I mean? And just continue to promote, you know what I mean, whatever we're promoting, the love chant and rant vibration, and then the drive live in the mornings that will be happening either tomorrow morning or the other morning or the next morning after, or if not, it's going to be next Monday morning and every mornings after that, Monday to Friday, unless it's going to be a holiday where the CEO says, hey, take a break, you know, or it's going to be a day off, you know, where I have some other engagements to do. But if not, it's always going to be Monday mornings, a little bit about 6, 5 minutes after 6, 10 minutes after 6, depending on when the vibration, you know, catch me out of the house. And then we jump inside of the car and then we just turn on the thing live and then we just vibe straight. And then it's just, you know what I mean, words of inspiration, love and all the associated energies of love. You see what I mean? Because the world needs it. We need it. And this is what we're doing. You know what I mean? Just to kind of elevate, energize, motivate, liberate, you know? And love is the only energy, you know, and all the associated energies of love. We talk about understanding. We talk about fairness. We talk about wisdom. We talk about equality. We talk about integrity. We talk about dignity, empathy, sympathy. You see what I mean? We have to have them. Yeah? Honesty, truth. Yes. You know, all these energies, man. So, however, in the morning, in the 15-minute, the drive live into the modern day workplace, modern day plantation, we're not trying to, when we say modern day plantation, we're not trying to alienate or we're not trying to offend anyone, you know. We're just hearkening back to the dark energies back then when one set of people were enslaved by another set of people. And we're using that dark energy and we transform it now into a loving energy. So this is not now involuntary work. This is voluntary work. In this environment now we have a better, more fair environment, even though we have a lot more ways to go. But what we're doing now, we're encouraging people to get up, get out, and work, and make sure when you're working, you're working honorably, right? Right? So honorable work enhances and preserves life considerably, right? We're not encouraging people to go and do any what? Skullduggery. You know what I mean? No drug peddling, no gun peddling, no drugs trafficking, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. You see what I mean? Yes, we're talking about healthy living. We're talking about useful, helpful living. If what you're doing is not enhancing and is not preserving life, please let it go and go find that purpose. Because remember, it's one life. The same life I have is the same life you have. What I depend on to live and to exist, you can tell me, say you don't depend on the same thing, but we know that's not true. You see what I say? Because if we have the control to the air right now and we turn off the air, right? Yeah, well, we all die, man. So basic essentials, you know what I mean? The Maslow hierarchy of needs, and the one at the most basic level we're talking about food and air. You all need it. You see what I mean? So we can't monopolize it. We have to just make it available for all of us. And there is enough to go around and share for all of us. You see what I mean? So we're spreading this love energy, we're spreading this vibration, and we want it just really catch a fire, as they would say. And because it's the common people, it's we, the common people on the ground, right across the globe, that's going to come together and find a way and find the will and the way to end all these wars that are happening, even in Ukraine and Israel and in Africa and all over the place. And also, let's not forget the domestic ones, internal, within, more so within communities that are suffering what we call lower socio-economic environments, right? Yes, LES, zip codes and certain different zip codes, what we call the ghetto, what we call the hood, all these places. So we have, brothers and sisters, being brutal to each other, and we should not blame poverty for this. See it? So let's appeal to our best selves and live. So it's all that, we're promoting it. Yes, man, love chant and run. Check out the channel and celebrate it, and and like and encourage and leave your comments and share your comments with us, and we'll just read it, try to understand it, because that's one of the main in Rasta speak we say overstanding, All right, so right about now, you see that we charge with energy, So we're gonna drive off and we're gonna finish this live in another 10-15 minutes, and that's probably what going to take us to reach at the destination, at the home. You see what I mean? Blessings. So keep working with us and vibing with us as we go along. I'm on the morning, in the evening. Love is always liberating and relieving. I'm on the morning, in the evening. Love is always liberating and relieving. Love is ever straightforward and not deceiving. I saw me noise, big joyful noise unto the Lord, Yeah, man. So this is a drive live from the modern day plantation. And love is always the vibration. We're promoting the drive live in the mornings that will be taking place in Iron Ride. Driving about 15 to 25 minutes in the morning to the modern day plantation. Love is always the vibration. So we are one human nation, no matter the situation. Morning, good day and evening. Good morning, good day and evening. Love is a dawning. It's not deceiving, always rewarding. Love always relieving. All right, yeah. I say good morning, good day and evening. Love is a dawning, could never be deceiving, ever liberating and relieving, always a great thing, giving and receiving. I say morning in the evening, love is always liberating and relieving. I say morning in the evening. I say evening, wherever you might be, evening from A to Z. I say good evening, wherever you might be, good evening from A to Z. I love it equally. Love is always the energy, wherever you might be, might be. In a Georgia University. So right about now, we're going to give you one of the chants that we'll be chanting. As a little sneak preview in one of the chants that we'll be chanting in the early iterations in the mornings. You know what I mean? And you know what we say again? We're celebrating love. However, we're celebrating one of the greatest sub-energies of love, which is honorable work. So how the chant go? One of the newest chants, you know. And make sure that you're working honorably. Honorable work enhances and preserves life considerably. When I'm in the drugs and guns meddling, please don't be in anything be leveling. I go. Bible verse. Genesis 3 verse 19. Please check it out and see what I mean. King man I works at my queen, and our work is the best thing. It give you blessing upon blessing. First verse. Huh. You know how long man I work from him 13. Him use the fact and plant the food until the 13. All when it dark and me tired, me still working from me heart. Even when me hurting, before the sun's out, work is the first thing. And there is none doubt, laziness the worst thing. So the dogs come out, lot of blood thirsting. The dogs come out, lot of blood thirsting. No jokes are run bout, big barrel erosion. Genesis, honorable work, refreshing. Boost up your self-esteem and give your blessing on top of blessing. Honorable work so refreshing. Boost up your self-esteem and give your blessing on top of blessing. All right, man. Genesis 3 verse 19. Please check it out and swear the I mean. King man I work to my queen. Honorable work is the best thing. They give your blessing on top of blessing. Here tune. All right then. You know how long man I work from way back. Work hard every day. How long man I work from way back? And I remember work every day that. Work hard, me no work for no payback. Work hard, just God, I'ma pay that. Work hard, so me build for me haystack. Work hard every day, so me stay stack. Shoplifting, put that shit back. That not uplifting, father, I hate that. Laziness, we don't play that. Laziness set your way back. Laziness set your way back. Way back. You hear that? All right. Genesis 2 verse 19. Please check it out and what I mean. King man I work to my queen. And I work is the best thing. He give you a blessing on top of blessing. Again. You know how long man I work from way back. And I work every day that. Work hard every day. Work hard every day. Long man I work from way back. And I work every day that. Work hard, me no work for no payback. Work hard, trust God, I'ma pay that. Work hard, so me build for me haystack. Work hard every day, so me stay stack. Shoplifting, put that shit back. That not uplifting, father. Shoplifting, put that shit back. That not uplifting, father. Hate that. Laziness, we don't play that. Laziness set your way back. Laziness set your way back. Way back. Way back. You hear that? Aye. Genesis 2 verse 19. Please check it out and swear it. King man I work so to my queen. And I will work give you a blessing on top of blessing. Yes. So that's one of the chants that you hear in the morning. But tomorrow morning after, or the morning after, or the morning after, or the latest is going to be next Monday morning. We'll be kickstarting the drive live into the modern day plantation or the modern day workplace. And this is not to alienate any nation because we're one human nation. When we say modern day plantation, we're talking about honorable work. We're talking about equal. We're talking about equality, rights, and justice for all. You know what I mean? We're talking about by the sweat of your brow, you go out and earn your bed. Make sure that you're working honorably. An honorable work always, always does what? Preserves and enhances life. So if the work that you're doing, it's not preserving and enhancing life, please let it go. You know what I mean? Because remember, spirituality 101, and overall, spirituality is also another one of the greatest sub energies of love. Spirituality 101 says what? What you don't like unto what you don't like for yourself, don't give it unto others. I say go. No. Yeah, what you don't like, for yourself, don't give it to others. You see what I mean? So if you don't like something, if you don't like a particular standard, a particular quality, if you don't like a particular action, you know what I mean? If you wouldn't want someone to steal from you, well, don't go steal from no one. You know what I mean? Things like that. You know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to say. Yes, spirituality 101. Do unto others. Yes, I get it. As you would like them do unto you. You know what I mean? Yes. Spirituality 101. So that's what we're talking about. Positive love energy, positive vibration. You know what I mean? We are one human nation. You see what I mean? One human nation. So this is a drive live. This is a random drive live. And we're vibing and we're driving. And we're promoting. You know what I mean? Love, chant, and rant. Check out the channel, YouTube channel. Check out the Facebook page. You know what I mean? Yes, love, chant, and rant. Where we chant and we rant. And it's always a love vibration. It's a love energy. Yes. Check it out. Yeah, man. This is you, Balfour. As you always say, it's you, Balfour, with more than chant and rant. And we blow all of them, all of one. Balfour is the real love savant. Yeah. You a little piece? All right. You a little piece, yeah. Yeah. Me chant in love. Me rant in love. Me gone in love. Me born in love. You can't win love. Love already born me. Come everybody all in. Only with love. Everybody all win. Chanting love. Out go. Me chanting not a gimmick, not a circus. Me chanting always with a purpose. Me chanting filled with lyrics and with verse plus. Me chanting always to love, not to hurt us. Me chanting. And anytime you see me love chanting. Chanting or singing. Me love ranting, love me always bringing, never found wanting. No matter if you don't give me love, me keep on bring. So watch me, ash me no gallivanting certain things. Me no inni, me no boost ranking like this gamming. Skimming on the bag of gang thing. A real big man no get up still another man thing. A real big man no hinna the one bag of gang thing. We are all one king, help me I sing. We are all one king. Help me and sing. Please help me and sing if you're out there. 1 or 2 or 3 of you. We chat in love. We rant in love. We gone in love. We born in love. You can't win love. Love already born me. Come everybody all in. Only with love. Everybody all in. Chanting love. Love chant and rant. Where you go? Love we are chant. Listen, Balfour is the real love savant. Give them the love chant and the love rant. Love always, we need always relevant. Now come here to tease, we not come here to taunt. Now come here to please every soul cause we can't. We cater to needs, we not cater to wants. Hatred primitive and love is advanced. So our love we are give in abundance. So jump up big and do the love dance. Strictly love we all give. A strictly love we all live. A strictly love we all give. A strictly love we all live. Chanting and help me. We chanting love. We ranting love. We gone in love. We born in love. You can't win love. Love already born in. Hey, come everybody all in. Only with love. Everybody all in. Chanting love. Me chanting not a gimmick, not a circus. Me chanting always with a purpose. Me chant filled with lyrics and with verse plus. Me chanting always to love, not to hurt us. Me chanting. So, anytime you see me love chanting. Chanting or singing, me love ranting, love me always bringing, never found wanting. No matter if you don't give me love, me keep on bring. Watch me a shimmy, no gallivanting certain things. Me no inni, me no boots, wrong thing like this, yeah, me scheming on the bag of gang thing. A real big man no get up still a bag of man thing. A real big man no inna the one bag of gang thing. We are all one king, so help me and sing. We are all one king, help me and sing, help me and sing. Hard go. We chanting love, we ranting love, we born in love, we gone in love, you can't win love. Hey, the love already born with. Come everybody all in, only with love, body all with. Yes. Well, make sure that you're tuning in. This is the drive live from the modern day plantation, promoting the drive live that will be happening in the morning to the modern day plantation. Love is always the vibration. You know, we are one human nation, no matter the situation and the color and the complexion. It's what I mean. Blessings and love, we say, you know. Love is the energy. You see what I'm driving to, you know, and our shades and thing. You see what I mean? Yes. Blessings and love. The visibility is still there. Are we taking it safe too, you know? Yes, they see this thing here right in front of us. So we're paying attention to the road and we're taking our time easy. No road rage. You see what I mean? And we're setting the stage. I love set the stage, you know. No road rage. You see what I mean? Yes, because you know road rage is a big thing right now, which is an example or it's a reflection of, you know, the minds and the hearts of the people right now. You know, the regularity in which road rage happens. You know what I mean? It's an indication of, I would say, you know, the moral erosion that's happening. You know what I mean? And moral degradation. Yeah? So these are even, so it's another example of even why, you know, programs like these are needed. Yeah? You know, simple little thing, but we know that over time, a positive vibration will happen. You know, little by little, as they would say. Yeah? Yes. So we're helping to spread the love and we're helping to calm, you know, the drama down, you know, to calm the agitation and the aggression and the violence down. Too much of it. And what it is doing, it is destroying, you know, life unnecessarily. And life is the single most important thing that we have. Love is life, life is love. And this is what Love Chant and Rant and the Youth Balfour is about. Love is life, life is love. Yes, life is the single most important thing you will ever have. Just know that, right? Yes. So please don't get it twisted, you know. Yes? Money must always be at number 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Not at number 1. You know, when you have money up on top, then you know you're not living to the best of yourself. You see what I mean? Yes, man. It's important to go and hunt some money, you know, but not at the expense of life. And not at the expense of someone else's life, because it's the same life you have too, you know. You see what I mean? Yeah, man, we're spreading the love, man. It's one life, you know. One life. One life. You know, when we even talk about death in the idea of love, it's heavenly. Because we have to come to the overstanding and the reckoning. That is just one everlasting life revolving. So we, the young ones coming up to be the old ones, coming up to be the oldest among us, will pass on and create space for younger lives to come and flourish. Yeah? And what we're doing now to enhance that is to create a vibration, a way, you know, a quality, a standard, so that we can live our lives more peacefully, more lovingly. Yeah. Yeah, man. And hopefully live a little longer and live with more quality. You see what I mean? with the understanding that death is certain, you know. But the point is, we're talking about longevity alongside in alignment with quality. And that's why we have to live with love. Love is the overarching energy. Yes. So, you know, right about this time, as you can tell, we have arrived, yes, at the place of abode. You know what I mean? And this is like the physical home. But we know there's the home and then there's the home. You know what I mean? The soul home. You see what I mean? So at this time, we're going to end this drive live, this random drive live. And I know that this was a promotion. I will continue to promote, you know, Love Chant and Rant. So please check out the channel, Four Gore. It's Balfour Gore. I tuned out a while ago. The energy, you feel the energy? All right. So again, I'm not sure if it's going to be. So my fans, all the fans out there, and you know what I mean, everyone at the four corners of the earth, we are one human being. You know what I mean? However, so people who are connected to Love Chant and Rant now will get the alert and will know when we're jumping in live in the mornings. So hopefully we're pushing for either just going to be, if it's not tomorrow morning, it's, you know what I mean? So we're looking at certain things in terms of, you know, making sure we have all the things set up. But it's a natural vibration, it's a natural flow. So latest time that this Love Chant and Rant drive live into the modern day plantation in the mornings for about 15-20 minutes. The latest time I think that this program will take off will be the latest would be Monday next week. However, you know, depending on the vibration, you know what I mean? It can be even tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning. But between now and Monday, we kick starting it. So just stay tuned, and love is always here. Yeah. All right. So until such time, it's you by moments more. And I'm turn around, you know, people want them, they don't want them one. Performs in real love savant. I'm on the morning, in the evening. Love is always liberating and relieving. I man say, morning, good day and evening. Love is a dawning, never deceiving. Blessings and love. Until such time. Whether it's in the morning, or the next morning, or the next morning, or the next morning, it's going to be the drive live into the modern day plantation. Love with the vibration, and we're one human nation. Peace, love, A to Z. We love you equally wherever you might be in the Jah University.